Despite being one of the older resorts on the Strip by this time, the Bellagio is still a very beautiful property. However, I think somebody misplaced their obelisk from the Luxor. Hey, what's going on, guys? Daryl again here from the Neon Tourist YouTube channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're at the world famous Bellagio Conservatory. So come along with me and let me show you some of the decorations they have up for the spring season. Hey guys, we just have a quick one here for you today. I'm sure as you can tell by the glass ceiling above me, we are at the Bellagio. And I thought I would come here and show you the conservatory that they do up every season with different flowers and displays. Now, the ceiling above me and a few of the other installations around the resort are actually art installations by an artist known as Dale Chihuly. They commissioned him to do this ceiling. I think there's a couple other resorts around the world that also have the glass flowers and glass art that he's known for. And in addition to the conservatory, they also do the area behind the hotel registration desk with different setups and flowers, and it's all very pretty, very colorful. And as I mentioned at the beginning, they change this seasonally. I'm here on a Sunday afternoon. So it is very crowded right now. But I thought it could be fun just to go on a little walk through of the different exhibits they have down here. Now, I don't know what the actual theming is for this season, but if I had to guess, I would say it was heavily Alice in Wonderland inspired. At least that's what I've heard people saying as I've been walking around here. But it does have a very surreal, tea party, dreamlike aesthetic to it. And for as much work and as much flowers as they have in this area, it is not very large, but it is pretty awesome that they do this. And then we have these two, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be princesses. I would say fairies, but they don't have wings. But for those of you that know your mythological creatures possibly a little better than I do, maybe I'm wrong. That's kind of cool. By this point, the Bellagio has been on the strip for I don't know how many years. I might have to find a graphic and throw it up right here to give it some perspective, but it's definitely on the older side of strip properties. And even so, it's still one of the most beautiful properties we have, not in small part because of displays like the conservatory. I will say that during my time here in the conservatory, as I was going around getting some of these shots earlier, it's the only time I've actually ran into other photographers so far that actually wanted to talk shop on camera equipment. Oh, do you hear that? They're playing When You Wish Upon a Star. And this is the garden shop, and this is pretty awesome. Now they used to have some Chihuly art in here you could buy at one point, but I'm not sure if it's something that they still have. Kind of interesting to think that with all the chaos going outside, this is a fairly quiet little corner of the resort. These are awesome. Orchids in glass. $48, not bad. Especially because I'm certain those are most likely real orchids that are preserved in paraffin oil. Which, if you didn't know, you can do yourself. If you have any flowers you'd like to keep, and you have some paraffin oil, just submerge the flowers and make sure you get all the bubbles out, and they will keep for a while. Right here, just outside the garden shop and the conservatory, the world's largest chocolate fountain. That's certified by the Guinness Book of World Records. If we get up close to it here, it's pretty cool. See the reflection overhead too. Which is pretty smart, since they knew people wouldn't be able to see into the tops of these pools, that they put the mirror on the ceiling so you could actually see the chocolate dripping into the pools and then follow it down from platform to platform. Looks like they have ice cream and gelato. The menu says salads and sandwiches. But I'm not seeing too many people get a salad or sandwich right now. Of clothing and essential shop. And then back around to the, oh, my apologies, I've been calling it the garden store. The Giardini store? Giardini home store? I always thought that was Italian for garden, so maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm not really multilingual, unless you consider computer nerd a language.
Yeah, go back to school to learn how to use
There's also a pretty neat little chandelier they have in that gazebo there. I tried to get a shot of earlier. But we'll see how that went. When we actually put the studio together, if you're seeing that shot, then it functioned. Actually, they do have these little cards. There's not really much else to that. It's just a really quick little walkthrough. Really pretty to go see. As you see, there's a ton of people that were in there, and now we're going to head back to the parking garage. All right, guys, so that was the Bellagio. I thought I would wrap up with a little bit of a car video here because it was just crazy in there. And I know my mics are good, but that was a lot of noise to filter out, especially with all those people in such a small area. The conservatory, as I'm sure I've mentioned several times by now, gets swapped out every season. When they do that, they close it down for a couple weeks, then they completely change all of the installations, all of the flowers, and turn it into something new 4 times a year. And because of that, it is a very, very popular spot for tourists and locals to come check out, because it's always something new. Another thing to consider if you're going to come down to the Bellagio and spend the day here is that it's still one of the ritziest hotels on the Strip. I mean, it's one of the reasons why it was picked as the hotel that gets robbed in Ocean's 11. Now, all the stores here are high-end designer name brand fashion stores. So you'll find Valentino, you'll find Louis Vuitton. The restaurants are Wolfgang Puck. There's a Spago in here. Everything here is expensive. It's high-end. It's geared toward the ultra-rich. It's geared toward people that like to flash their cash and wear it. And it is something to keep in mind if you're just a regular person coming down here to do things like check out the conservatory or watch the fountains at the Bellagio. This is not going to be a cost-effective resort. So if you need to make meal plans to go to another resort, if you're not looking to spend as much as you would here, that is something to keep in mind. On the flip side, if you're looking to have a very ritzy night out, spend a good chunk of change, and have a very nice, elegant experience, then the Bellagio is for you. Something to keep in mind if you're going to try to come down to the Bellagio yourself. If you're driving and you need to park here, it's $25 a day to park, and that's regardless of time limit. So if you're here for 30 minutes or the whole day, it's still going to be $25 to park on the weekends. Now, locals can get the first 3 hours of parking for free if they have a Nevada driver's license. So when you get down to the exit of the parking garage, you're just going to insert your ticket and then scan that bar on the back of your Nevada driver's license. And then after it checks your plate, the gate will open. And as long as it hasn't been more than 3 hours since you entered the garage, you'll be able to go for free. Otherwise, you'll have to pay $25 like everybody else. Since I don't really have much more to add, that's going to wrap up my video for today. Just wanted to come down here, check out the conservatory, and show you the cool things that they have up for the season. Now, if you like videos like this, or you have recommendations on other videos you'd like to see on this channel, please leave a comment below. And also do us a favor and remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can get updated on when new videos get uploaded to the channel, and you can be one of the first ones to see them. Again, my name is Daryl. This has been the Neon Tourist YouTube channel, and until next time, safe travels.